There's a hunting club that butts up to my property here on the north side, on the other side of that lake in the swamp. And I just had somebody pull up in a side-by-side and just cut it off over there. So there must be a stand on the other side of the swamp. Maybe they'll push something my way. I smell a deer. Alright, so it's been a good morning. Good morning to sit out in a tree. It's been windy, but the wind's been swirling. But the wind's mostly been going that way. And I was expecting the deer to come in from that way, come across. It's about 10:15. So I'm going to start packing up for the morning hunt. I haven't seen anything well, I heard something first thing this morning go around behind me on this ridge, but I couldn't see it because it was too dark. But I didn't spook anything. I didn't jump anything. So saw raccoons, squirrels, crows, woodpeckers, and a bunch of stuff except for deer. But this is the edge of the swamp right here. See, it's so thick in here you can't even walk through it. So I gotta find. That's what I was sitting on, is a trail that coming into the swamp. So I thought for sure something would come by. Maybe tonight. But I need to try to find a spot that's even got hotter sign, I guess. I don't want to go too deep. I don't want to spook anything, but I'm going to go along the edge of it right here. See if I can get a shot at something. so I've been walking in all this mess, all this under this privet, and I haven't seen any sign, any better sign than what I was hunting over. I haven't found any rubs or anything down in this bottom. No heavy trails either. So, that's why I set up over there on that ridge, on that old logging road, was because I thought they were coming from the swamp up into the acorns. So I guess I need to maybe sit right in the acorn, in the hardwoods, where all the acorns are dropping. Probably. Yep, the creek is dried up. Got some deer tracks right here. This is where we were, and the kids were swimming this summer. Look at that. Oh, I got a bunch of tracks coming through right here though. I'm gonna have to sit right here, up on the ridge right there. I just spotted in the neighbor's field, they got a huge corn feeder set out for rifles apparently. And so that's why I was drawing all the deer up over there. You know. So I'm gonna have to intercept them. Let's see this rub right here. Got a bunch of these old rubs on this ridge line, going all the way around, all the way back around there. They're all old. It's still early, I believe, for this area, but I'm not seeing any buck sign. And now I'm thinking, since I've seen that corn on that the neighbor's property, is that maybe they bypassing my property and go from the swamp going up there now. Alright, so I found a spot. I went back to the creek. The creek's right here, and this spot is kind of the horseshoe onto my property. And those bunch of tracks I showed earlier this morning are over there in the beach. And right here, there's deer tracks everywhere, and they're eating the acorns off the tree right there. The one next to it. And there's a bunch of tracks in the sand over here. Deer tracks everywhere. See how they've torn it up? They got acorns everywhere sitting here, so I still see acorns, and there's acorns capped off. And you got this trail right there. It looks like a trail there. And that's up there. Up there's the field where they just put, they got a big corn feeder. So, I believe I'm gonna climb this tree right here. Alright, so I changed trees. I just moved over from that tree to this white oak, and I've got these elephant ears behind me, and I'm only about 10 feet off the ground, but hopefully with this elephant ears behind me, I should have enough cover. The trail, I mean, they're all in here because of the acorns, but the trail is over there, and I'm right behind this tree here, so I just lean over here or there Hopefully they'll give me enough cover. She's down. So the wind was blowing, and the deer came from where the deer blew earlier, but I decided to wait. And then I hit high, actually hit that deer, but in the back. So I must have just nicked it, and it's so windy that they didn't know what happened. So they just went around here. One went around to the left of me, and then the one stayed here and came out back to the right and gave me a shot at about 30 yards. Alright, here's the arrow. Got blood all over it. I must have hit a branch. Look at that thing. I didn't know. Must have hit a branch and ricocheted. I'm gonna hit that far back. I'm gonna hit that far back unless it ricocheted. It's kind of hard to tell when you don't have a luminox. Man, this is smaller than that first one. Dude, I must have hit a branch. It's clean through the back side of it right here. And so I'd shot here, so I must have hit a branch and... man, I don't like doing that. On the creek bottom here, this one, it's kind of hard to tell the size of them when you're in a thickets like that. The first one I shot was the biggest one, about twice as big as this one. After I got this one out, I could tell. And what the funny thing is that this is the second time that I've shot a deer in the back leg and killed it. The first time was when I was 14 years old. It was my first bow kill, and it was quartering to me too steep, and I kind of hit off just a couple inches and hit its back leg. And my dad, I shot at it once and it took off. My dad bleeded and caught it back in, and it stood over the arrow I just shot. And so I took the shot, but it was quartering towards me too much and hit in the back leg and only ran 60 yards, just like this one. Hopefully I don't make a habit of that. You know, that was a long time ago, but here it is. We got some meat in the freezer now. Thanks for watching.